Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome to the show, have a seat, my nigga, recline back. Real niggas making a speech, so acknowledge that I never turn bitch to the ops. And I can promise that this 4 nickel tucked on my hip, that bitch Obama black. See a target, lock onto it.
Welcome to Smartalecs Podcast. I'm your host today, the second smartest of the Smartalecs.
Here we go with this bullshit. Here we go, Tasha. You see this shit?
It's the chair, bro. I'm telling you. Shout out to John not being here, but I'm KOG Rod. We got my man Al. We got Tasha, and we got a very special guest. We got Ricki Rich in the building. Ricki Rich, I'm sorry, in the building. How you feeling today? You all right?
I'm feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? What's up with y'all?
Man, we happy to have you for real.
Rod, you look good.
Man,
You look good.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't know each other for years.
You look good.
We tried.
We didn't know each other for years. Like we were working in the office space together, and now we're both doing what we enjoy to do. So it's a blessing.
No cap. No cap.
Y'all work where together?
When I was in the halfway
All three of
house.
us worked at S&P Data.
Yeah, when I was in the halfway house, I had to get a job. And yeah.
You had to.
And that was it.
And I think everybody in that bitch was like, yo, I need a job. Like,
Yeah.
and like, you know, we put in work. But we going to get right into this today. We got a hot interview coming up. So we going to start with, the biggest thing. I was talking about it off air. I'm a big World Star watcher.
Okay.
And I'll never forget the day, because it's my morning routine, like no joke. I watch.
World Star.
Yeah. And I'm flipping through the app,
Yelling that.
and it said Ricki Rich, and I see you on the piano as the screenshot. I was like, no fucking way. Tell me
That's
about
crazy.
that.
Well, I was getting my Stevie on.
Right?
No, but it was actually after we was actually working again. I just quit that shit once I got out of the halfway house. I'm like, it's all over. Because I was already doing a little rapping with Cecil. Shout out Cecil. And it was just some backyard stuff, but people start picking, it start picking up. People start catching to it, and they start liking it. So I was just like, I'm going to put 10 toes into this thing. We're going to take it all the way. And I was like, let's go.
So how did you link with Lil Baby? Was that somebody you knew like from the day and you reached out, or?
No. Actually, I was supposed to get my CEO wanted a feature with Lil Yachty.
Okay.
Even though it wasn't my choice. And we had went to MJ. MJ is from Cleveland, but he moved to Atlanta. He's like a Doughboy manager.
Okay.
He went to him, and MJ referred us to Melita, which was currently my manager.
Yeah.
And for Mogul Mentality, she was like, hey, instead of that, why don't you do this? Because he's about to blow. Now, if you see in the video, I had a Lil Baby in my video when he was still chubby. You feel what I'm saying? So that was before the album dropped, before he started partying, you know what I'm saying? So that was all that. You feel what I'm saying? So she was smart with it, like, oh, he about to blow, because she manages OG Parker, so she was already in QC a lot, so she knew what was going on before it was about to happen. Yeah, so got with her, and she was like, okay, let's do this. And he had some choices, and he picked this morning.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
So, yeah, he had a couple choices, and he was like, I want to do it to that one. So it made me feel good, like, damn, he listening, first of all, because they don't listen to shit.
Yeah.
They just go ahead and take the money and do a track, a verse on that bitch. And then, so it was a good feeling, and I wrote it, so.
That's what's up. So in the video, because I know, well, not all of us, I'm sorry, Tasha, but 3 of the 4 of us up here love women. So
That's facts. Tasha, don't leave us hanging, Tasha. We don't want to leave you out.
like 3 of the 4 of us love fucking women. And that video had a lot of beautiful women. So
Yeah, that boy had a lot
of beautiful
As
women.
soon as it came on, baby.
Like, did you need like a
That's
moment
what
to
I
walk
wanted.
away and like?
Shout out GT Film. That's what I wanted.
Hey, beautiful women in that video.
Fine.
Did you need a moment to like step away and be like, okay?
I didn't have a moment to step away. But the
Just
moments
gotta
I did sneak away and shit and catch a little breaks, I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is intense. I wasn't even focused on the women because it was everything was new to me.
Yeah.
The big mansion.
Yeah.
I was so astonished because by the fact that the people that owned the mansion, was like a $10 million mansion, was black. It was normal to them.
That's
like,
what it's
supposed to be.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how rich Atlanta is with black people. Yeah. So
Atlanta,
it's a lot of rich black people. It's like proud to see that.
That's why
Yeah,
people like to go
absolutely.
there.
That's why.
So hell, and it's down south, so that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Shit, it was beautiful.
Hell yeah. So yeah, I was like, wow. And then the scene where we was in the bed, like I said, I was sweating a little bit. You know, because they were so comfortable, just hopped in, rubbing on you, really in the character. And you just like, what the fuck, bitch? Don't do that with me. I'm from Cleveland.
Like, I don't know.
We don't do that.
Like, wait a minute.
And then as soon as he yelled cut, they went their way and shit.
So that was it.
He'd
So
talk to you and that, like, so it was like.
So with
It was weird.
that opportunity, was that something that somebody plugged you in from? Because I heard you say somebody, I think MJ, and then you say he moved to Atlanta. So it's just you've been jugging down in Atlanta with people networking, or is it somebody?
Well, just with my team, which is Melita and Mobile Mentality.
Are they from Atlanta?
They're based in Atlanta.
Based in
Her management company is based in Atlanta. So I was on her, you know, she was getting me together. We did a few videos, more than 3-4 videos. And worked with, she manages OG Parker, so on my beats with OG Parker. You know what I'm saying? That is more than OG Parker, everything. So yeah, it was just lovely because everything was right there. So I'm like, instead of me going back and forth, let me just stay down here for a while.
Yeah.
And that's why I actually moved down.
Okay.
And then
so that's where you're at now.
Yeah, recently. So then I
Yeah,
just
that she
recently
came up
came
here
back.
to
But I'm
see
back and
us.
forth for real. I don't have like a primary.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm like,
Well,
It's not that far. You know what I'm saying? It's not that far.
Yeah, it's not that far of a
You can
drive
jug
or
for-
anything.
Right, you can really jug back and
yeah,
forth.
So
yeah.
you were telling us that you got some moves making, but everything's on hold. Elaborate on that. What's the next big move?
I said I'm signed to Priceless Records. It's an indie label. It's who I started with, of course. And of course, you have major labels looking at you and all that. And I just know who I want to go with, and I actually can't make a move. You know, some legal